Hi everyone, I'm Tyler, and today I'm going to be presenting my senior project proposal. So first, a little bit about me. I spent my first 2 years at Leeward Community College and then transferred over to UH West Oahu, where I'm currently continuing my education. I'm pursuing degrees in creative media and business administration, and I am studying with concentrations in design and media and marketing. This is a little overview of what I plan to cover in this presentation, starting with my thesis statement, my objective and rationale for the research I conducted, my plans for my senior project, and the significance of my research. The research that I've conducted this semester was on why social media has a negative effect on mental health. The thesis for my paper is social media can have a significant effect on mental health, and to understand why, it is important to look into the relationship that it has on physiological, psychological, and social levels, as well as other factors such as consumptions. I chose to research this topic because growing up in a culture where social media is the main form of communication and going into a field where social media is such an important tool, it has allowed me to see firsthand how devastating the effects of social media can be on a person. While spending the entire semester researching and learning about why social media affects mental health in such a negative way, I realized that the reality of the situation regarding social media and mental health is that no one who uses social media goes onto a social media platform with the intention to find reasons as to why they shouldn't use social media. And there aren't many people who will stop using social media altogether once they learn about the negative effects it has on their mental health. This is why it is so important to use social media to promote responsible usage and consumption of social media. This, however, is not as simple as just posting simple reminders with text urging users to take breaks or not to bully each other. Using social media to promote responsible usage will require me to use what I've learned in the ACM program and really create a page that is entertaining as well as informative to create organic and not forced growth. I will rely on my knowledge of how colors impact human emotions, how different fonts increase the attractiveness of a post, and how important spacing is to the design of posts as well. For my senior project, I will be delivering a project where I will create an Instagram account with a focus on prioritizing mental health and spreading awareness about why social media affects mental health so negatively, with reminders on the responsible use of social media as well. I will post at least once a day via either Instagram stories, posts, or reels for 15 weeks, all while trying to reach as many users as possible in the process. My research on mental health, along with the knowledge I have gained from UH West Oahu on design and social media, will assist me in solving the problem with social media and mental health awareness. I will break through to my audience with my use of a majority of original content that I create versus how other accounts use recycled content, which is the same art or message being reposted over and over again by a multitude of different accounts. Creative media is a field in which social media plays a large role, so much so that there are actually specific classes that center around the use of social media. In addition to this, there are also more businesses than ever that focus on social media and attracting more and more users. As the world moves deeper into a digital era, it is important for professionals and creatives alike to understand why responsible use of social media is so important. Significant increases in eating disorders, suicides, depressions, and others are not limited to a certain type of person. With that being said, since social media is a relatively new phenomenon, there are certain groups of people that are more immersed into the world of social media and thus more susceptible to the negative effects that it has on their mental health. My target audience is 18 to 30-year-olds in the United States who use Instagram. The reason why I'm targeting users in the United States specifically is because it is a culture that I understand socially, and I believe that I'll be most efficient in focusing on a group of people that I'm already familiar with in terms of what is appreciated visually and the language and figures of speech that is widely understood. The reason why I'm targeting 18 to 30-year-olds is because according to research done by the Pew Research Center, 71% of US adults ranging from 18 to 30 years old say that they use Instagram. In comparison, 48% of adults ages 31 to 49 use Instagram, 29% of adults ages 50 to 64 use it, and 13% of adults ages 65 and up use it. I also believe that Instagram will be more impactful than other platforms because in a survey of over 1,400 teens and young adults done by the Royal Society for Public Health, Instagram was ranked as the worst for mental health when comparing it to YouTube, Snapchat, Twitter, and Facebook. The study was based on how highly a platform scored in terms of negative impact on mental health in 14 different categories. Based off of these statistics and the research that I conducted, I'll be testing to see if my knowledge of design theory and content creation will allow me to create meaningful messages that will push through the negativity of social media in order to promote a positive message on such a negative platform. I believe that classes such as CM320, CM351, and Art 221 in particular have helped me to prepare to deliver my senior project. The amount of knowledge that I've gained from design, where understanding how font, color, and spacing all have an effect on an audience, the social media campaigns, and how cross-promotion, storytelling, and relevancy all impact how successful a campaign will be, will assist me as I spend 15 weeks in the fall delivering upon my proposed solution. My process for creating my deliverable will entail a lot of design work for my individual posts, building a following, and creating value for those who follow me. I'll have to use the skills that I have with the Adobe Creative Suite to create original content that can be appreciated by my target audience. I will have to follow an uploading schedule as well, because main posts are something that are historically not as appreciated one after the other in people's feeds. So I have to follow a schedule where I post my main posts every couple of days and reels and stories in between. At the end of my project, I hope to have made an impact in other people's lives and to have built up a large following of people that have learned something new or have been influenced in a positive way by the posts I've put out. And these are some deliverable examples of what I aim to do in my project, so you can all kind of picture what I aim to achieve with it. So this first example is from an artist named Jatur. He creates artwork that centers around pop culture. He takes celebrity tweets and turns them into very entertaining visuals. I really like how he's able to use social media posts to promote certain messaging, and he provides his followers with really creative content and promotes positive messaging in the process. I'm going to aim to follow his model and create content that draws people in with the visuals and lets people take something away with the message that it contains. And this second example is from an artist named Lauren Tsai. I am inspired by the way that she is able to use her artwork to tell an emotional story to her followers, and I hope to achieve the same thing in my account. Along with creativity and original artwork, finding a way to use art to tell a story and get a message across will be very important for my project. And that wraps up my presentation for today. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask away, but thank you for your time, and I hope everyone has a great day. Thank you.